I got a comment on one of my, the first episode of The Happy Trips, which is a comment from Beast Gaming 372923. Now, first off, I have no problem with this guy making this comment. I actually love this comment because it allowed me to start up a conversation. And just to give you guys some history. So his comment was, why do you always prefer to play old games? Now, first off, what is your definition of an old game? Because some of the stuff I play is not what I would technically classify as old. But I want to describe why that is. I started playing games with plug and play. You know, that thing where you get like a yellow and a red cord, you gotta plug them into your TV. You usually just had like basically a stick and then a button. Yeah, that's what I started playing games with. And then much later down the line, I got the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. And that thing had really good games. Mario, what's it called? Ninja Gaiden, stuff like that. But those are kind of older games. They were released in like the 1990s. Or 1980s, one of those two. And then after that, I got the N64. It had really good games like GoldenEye. And I loved the GoldenEye. Essentially, what the NES controller was essentially a stick, a fire button, A and B. And that was essentially it. And it was fun. Again, it was fun. And it was much older. It was a bit less old than like the NES games, but it's still pretty old. And then I got the original Xbox, the big bulky one. What was it called? It was like Maximum Ride or something. It was a racing game. It was quite fun, actually. So first off, when I say something like that is, my definition of old is probably a lot different than other people's because I played such old games like this original Super Mario Bros., which is like nearly like a 30-year-old game. So that's my definition of old. But also, when it comes to when I play games, I don't really look at when the game was made, really. Hey, dude. That's my dog in the background. You just saw him for a couple seconds. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to bring it up on my Kindle. I'm going to look through every game I've made videos on. Let's start with the first three, which is Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas was made in 2010, which I don't really classify like, that's 13 years. It's old, but I don't classify it as that old. Also, like I said, I play games to enjoy them. I make videos to enjoy the games. Sometimes I play big name games because I want to experience them. Another one is the Amnesia Remastered Collection, which was actually made in 2018. It's only, 5 years old? My other most recent one is Resident Evil 2 Revelations, which was made in 2015. But like I said, I do play older games. I don't actually just enjoy older games. For example, the original two Resident Evils, which is Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil the first one, I don't actually enjoy those games. I find them annoying to play. But it doesn't mean I just hate on new games either. For example, I love Resident Evil Resilience. It's like it's a mixture Resident Evil game, and I love that game. It's so much fun. The other one is Resident Evil Village. Resident Evil Village is in my top 5. If not, it would have to be top 10 of the best games I've ever played. And like I said, I do keep up on games that are what you would classify as newer. Not because, like I said, not because they're newer, or I don't keep on track of games that are older just because they're older. It's just because it's a game that I enjoy, or it's a game that I like to watch. So this comes from an idea of, why did I make this? Because I just wanted to answer some questions. Because I know some other people probably have those questions as well. Well, I don't look at how old the game is when I decide if I want to play it. I look at, would this game be something that I'm interested in, or is it fun? Something like Perception, right? I started playing Perception, and I got a couple episodes and I was like, this is just kind of annoying. I didn't like how the game implemented itself. I didn't like how it played, and I stopped playing it. I might get better. Like I said, I'm trying to like finish every game that I start, but Perception is going to be an exception to that because I did not like that game at all. It was just annoying to play. So I do actually enjoy this guy commenting on this video because it allows me to start this conversation up. Something else I want to start up is an idea. Is that I would pick 3 games, and then you guys could pick one of the games, and that is the game I would start playing on the channel. So here's how I think I would do this, is I would pick a game, I would show like some screenshots, and then what I would do is I would read the description while you were looking at the screenshots. I would do this to all 3 games, and then you guys can vote in the comments, and whatever game gets the most votes, you can start up. Also, what you can do on that video is you can recommend a game for me to play. Now, keep in mind, I am kind of stressed on money, so I can't go buy like Cyberpunk 76. It's like $60. It's very expensive. Secondly, that also leads to my next point. That's also the reason I don't play what you would classify as newer games. Because the problem with a lot of newer games is they're very pricey. For example, if I wanted to buy Resident Evil Village the day it came out, it would have been like $80. So if you like I said, the Cyberpunk 76 example, when it released to Xbox, it was like $150, which is insanely expensive. When most of them you can just buy like $5 to $10 to $15. Even the Amnesia collection, which is a collection of 3 games, all have been remastered. I only bought it for like $30. So, more or less, it's kind of also a money thing. You know, I can't spend the big name bucks because I don't have the big name bucks. But like I said, there would be, I think, if you guys want, you can comment on this video and see what you think of that idea of me picking 3 games, and I would essentially, you guys would essentially be able to pick what I play. The other way I might do this is I might also do it where like I get like 2 newer games and then an older game, and then you guys could pick then. But essentially, like I said, I actually like this guy commenting on this video because it allowed me to spark this conversation. It also gave me that idea for the 3 games idea. The other thing that started is I actually have an idea what I want to do when I hit 20 subs. It's going to be a very cool idea. So you'll see that if I hit 20 subs anytime soon. But anyway, remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell down below to be notified when I upload new videos. And subscribe if you like what you see. Alright, peace out.